What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do another Disneyland Resort update for you guys, but this one focusing back on the Disneyland Hotel because there's been a lot of change over there. In addition to that, we're also going to show you some changes going on inside the parks too, so let's get started. Welcome back again everyone, we're here now at the Disneyland Hotel and we're going to give you an up-close look at the current construction progress of the brand new Disney Vacation Club Tower being added at the Disneyland Hotel. And look at this view here, which is directly next to the Goofy's Kitchen restaurant, which is kind of attached to the convention center of the Fantasy Tower. You can see just how tall and how much the viewpoints have changed at the Disneyland Hotel with this new addition. Now, vertical construction at this point looks almost halfway done of this new 12-story addition, which all in all is going to be adding about 350 units to the Disneyland Hotel, specifically for Disney Vacation Club, with a wide mix of deluxe studios, 1-bedrooms, 2-bedroom villas, and even some grand villas, which is a far cry above the Grand Californian Hotel, which only has around above 70 units available. So this will give so much more availability for Disney Vacation Club guests to be able to book their trips at the Disneyland Resort, which beforehand there was just not a lot of options to do so. And continuing our tour of new things, check out this all-new Hula Experience, also at the Disneyland Hotel, just adjacent to the Trader Sam's kind of patio extension area by the fireplace. Now, the Hula Experience is going to be taking place throughout most of the summer season, ending around mid to late August, according to the cast members that were there at the experience when we were viewing it. And this experience includes a little bit of instruction for kids and big kids alike, and also a hula demonstration for all onlookers. This is going to be on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays with 2 different showings of 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. each day, and it's going to be available to all guests, so not just guests staying at the Disneyland Hotel, but visiting guests as well. And I just so happened to come across the horse-drawn carriage during my visit. One of the benefits about visiting the Disneyland Hotel sometimes is you can come across a fairy tale wedding unfolding at their wedding gardens there. And there was one unfolding on this particular day, including a horse-drawn carriage out for the bride and groom. But I wanted to focus on some of the construction going out just in front of the Frontier Tower. Now, there were some grass lawns directly in front of the Frontier Tower, which were used for events and things, but also held a Frontierland-inspired Mickey Mouse floral directly in front of the tower. Now, they did repurpose this area and are using it as part of the construction for that new Disney Vacation Club Tower. However, they did save that Mickey floral, and they brought it over to the front entrance of the pathway leading to the tower. So it's still there now, but in my opinion, in a much better position for more guests to enjoy it, because I don't even think most guests even knew where it was before. And here's another look at the vertical construction from directly in front of the Frontier Tower. So for those guests who are booking stays at the Disneyland Hotel, you can see just how close the construction is, and it can impact your stay. So if you are choosing to stay at the Disneyland Hotel during this project, I would recommend requesting either the Fantasy Tower or the Adventure Tower. You might have a little bit less noise and less construction from the Fantasy Tower, which is also a bonus because that particular tower holds the lobby as well. So it's a little bit more convenient, but probably more requested. So if you have a planned trip coming up soon for the Disneyland Hotel, I would get in those requests as early as possible. And that about wraps up the updates here at the Disneyland Hotel. So let's move now to the theme parks for some updates there. But first, we're going to stop at Downtown Disney District, where they're celebrating soulfully again for the month of June, which is Black Music History Month. And they're going to have an all-new exhibit, The Soul of Jazz, an American Adventure, which is going to be from June 1st to July 4th over at the former ESPN Zone, which is a full exhibit on the history of American jazz, featuring some of your favorite characters from the movie Disney Pixar's Soul. The area surrounding the exhibit also came to life with live entertainment and music being featured throughout the day, as well as food trucks after 3 p.m. that aren't normally in downtown Disney. I actually went and tried the Happy Ice food truck, which was so good. I actually got an icy that was a mix of cherry, mango, and pineapple. Highly recommend it. I don't know if the food trucks are always going to be the same, but these were the ones that were featured when I was there, so definitely go check out out some of this new stuff in downtown Disney. And it's especially a great option for those that might have one of the 2-tiered passes that are going to be blocked out this summer with no access to the theme parks. It's exhibits like these where you can come to downtown Disney and still have fun at the Disneyland Resort without having to go in the theme parks. So let's continue on now into Disneyland Park for some updates over in Adventureland, where construction continues on the former Tarzan's Treehouse attraction, and they actually removed a large portion of the tree that used to be the attraction's entrance, but unfortunately was clogging a major portion of the Adventureland walkways and was always just a really big traffic point for this area of Disneyland. With the removal of this entrance to the attraction, it has now widely opened the pathway here and allowed for more free traffic flow, especially during times like Fantasmic, and of course when Pirates of the Caribbean opens again, this area might be utilized for some extended queuing. So we just don't know what this area is typically going to be used for yet, as they have just removed the tree and kind of repaved over this area, and we'll have to also see how guests are going to access this new attraction once it's opened and reimagined. In addition to that, we'll just be keeping our eyes on this and how it continues to evolve over the next few months, but we can imagine a lot of changes are still coming to this area, including the reopening of Pirates of the Caribbean and what that line actually looks like once the attraction opens. And last but not least was the reopening of the Blue Bayou restaurant over in New Orleans Square. Now this was highly anticipated, although the restaurant isn't fully reopened yet, meaning of course the walls are still inside the restaurant as the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction has not reopened, and there's no advanced reservations available for this restaurant yet, including the Fantasmic dining packages. Now they are accepting walk-up reservations using their QR code waitlist, and you can request to upgrade your dining to Fantasmic dining at the time of your service. And they did also debut the pricing tiers for the Fantasmic dining packages at Blue Bayou. For adults, it's going to be $89, and for kids, it's going to be $35. And of course, each of these options include multiple courses and desserts, and of course come with reserved viewing areas over at the Fantasmic Rivers of America waterfront, and these are going to be front and center for the Blue Bayou restaurant. So if you watched my Fantasmic video on the Hungry Bear dining options, you'll notice we had almost that same viewing area, but now that Blue Bayou's back and open, this area is going to be shifted. So I'm imagining Hungry Bear restaurant viewing area being closer to the left-hand side, Riverbell being closer to the right, maybe a little bit towards the center, and directly front and center is going to be the Blue Bayou restaurant, as they are the highest priced option of all the available dining options. And that wraps up this particular Disneyland Resort update, but we're going to be coming at you with some more Disneyland updates in the future, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel by hitting that subscribe button, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the like button on this video, as it really helps the video be seen by other people who like theme park content just like you. Thanks again guys for watching, and we'll see you real soon.